Ah, there's Dick's turn.
Hi there.
And I can see.
Whoa, whoa, look at this. Look at this. My gosh.
Richard. Hi,
So
Jake.
I'm just here for a short time. I've got to take Linda to a medical appointment, but I'll be here for the first little while because I just
Okay.
wanted to hear Lionel singing because it's 5 o'clock in the morning there, and I want to listen to your talk, Jake, and I want to see
I
Ken.
don't have a video picture. I've turned off video. That's right. Okay. Good. Hi, Richard.
Hi, Alistair. How's it?
Yes. No, okay, thanks.
Richard, where are you?
How's
I'm in
all
Victoria, British Columbia.
Great, great.
Great.
It's
How are
cold.
you?
What time is it there?
It's 10 o'clock in the morning. It's perfect.
Oh, I see. Yes.
Yeah.
Richard, are you in Vancouver?
No, it's just next door. It's the I'm on the island, which is called Vancouver Island, but it's Victoria.
Okay.
I see everybody else.
You can see everybody, Jen.
I can't.
Yes, you can see everybody.
Okay.
Hi, Janet.
How to do this. Hi,
Janet,
guys.
if you open your eyes, you'll see us.
Oh yeah. I'm not very tech, by the way, guys. I'm not a
No,
tech
you're
person.
fine. You're absolutely fine.
Okay.
Oh.
People to sleep.
I have to get Mervyn to hold my hand.
Martin, you made it. You made it.
That make a difference.
It's lovely to see you guys.
Yeah.
Hello. Hi, Janet.
Hi.
Hi there.
It's Andy Sherman.
Oh, it's lovely. So we just
Jag
need
tror
this
inte att jag
uplifting
finns
stuff.
på något vis.
Yeah.
I'll just be back in a moment. I got to help Linda.
Welcome, James. Can you hear us?
I don't.
Okay, there's Rod Resnick. Gee.
Yeah. Carol Marshall, you
I'm
made
afraid
it.
we will
Wow.
change.
Yeah. John Penman.
Oh, Rodney. Gee.
Where's
Hi, Rodney.
Hello, guys. I don't know who's shouting hello here, but hello to you all.
It's Jake. It's Jake here.
Hi, Jake. Good to see
Hello,
you.
hello.
Good to see you. Hi,
Great,
Janet.
great.
Yeah, there. Hi. I can't see you. Why not?
Probably because there are 93 other people here somewhere.
Everybody.
How do you get to look at everybody?
I'm a radiologist. I can do this sort of stuff.
I'm not.
You don't even have to get out of your pajamas. Oh, that's true.
Let's just
Guys, we've got 21 participants so far.
21. Wow.
try the multi-speaker view. Where's the multi-speaker view? Hi, chaps.
Hi, Jeffrey.
I'm just
How are you
gonna-
doing?
Jake,
nice to see you. Jeffrey, hello. Great. It's a systolic memo, by the way.
I see everybody.
Hi there, Jeff.
How's it? Who am I speaking to? Hello, Richard.
Yeah.
Bernard. Bernard. Oh, everyone's there.
Nice to see you. Good to
You're all
see you.
there.
There
Try
you
the
go. Can you
multi-speaker.
see each other?
Yeah, it's lekker.
I want to say hello to John. He lives next door.
Jeff, I never realized you had such a good singing voice.
Where did you hear my voice?
Yes, it was superb.
Where?
Don't
We
give
heard
away
you
the
sing
secrets,
that
Bernie.
wonderful-
Don't give away the secrets.
We had a
Okay.
nice concert. We had a concert in this Covent Garden last night, on Tuesday night. 350 people watched us, listened to us. We were the London Sound Project. And we weren't singing school songs, and we weren't singing Pirates of Penzance. We were singing real good stuff like the Cranberries and I want to go through these names. Like Rachel Chinuriri.
Yeah.
I don't know these people.
Well, Lloyd Webber phoned me. He said, "Do you know this guy, Jeff Pasval?" I said, "I know him very well."
I shouldn't have been a doctor. I should have rather been a rock star, but I never been brave enough to appear in front of audiences.
Yeah. Listen,
Just
guys,
take it
we've
a
got
few
26
tracks.
participants, so I think we must start now. Is that all okay?
Sure.
So,
How
hello
many
to
people-
everybody. Can you believe it? It's 52 years. And thank you all for being here tonight. And thank you very much, Bernie, Alistair, and Jake for helping me putting this thing together. If you can't see or hear,
Oh, I will.
let me know.
Ivo.
Okay.
Instantly
And-
recognizable.
Some of the rules for tonight is that those who have responded that they want to give us an update, I'll call upon you during the course of the evening to give you updates. So you're going to have about 4 minutes each to give us a real good update of what you've been doing in the last 52 years. Okay?
Yes.
So time is of the essence, and it's going to look like after about 30 minutes, we're going to have to log out and log in again to make, to take advantage of the time that Zoom does give us. So I'll let you guys know about that. So at the moment, we've got 22 participants and from all over the world, which is absolutely fantastic. So welcome to Cape Town. I'm going to share my screen because we've got a lot of entertainment going ahead. So here we go.
Here we go.
Sorry, is there anything? Okay. Actually, I want to do something now quickly because we need to record this for posterity. Okay. So welcome to Cape Town, everybody. And we've got a lovely program for you. Can you see the black screen, everybody?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can see the black screen. Okay. So here we go. Martin Sanders coming in, but I've got to let this go. Everybody, can you see? Jacob?
Great, Evie. You can see it beautifully.
Welcome to Cape Town, everybody. This is a conference by the illustrious photographer of the Cape. Ken
You were just talking to someone.
No, I was, but I'm into this meeting.
But what I'm saying is that means the sound is normal too. Just
I believe, yeah, master landing.
I want to ask if Lionel Lubitz is on. Thank you, Ken, for a beautiful show.
Fantastic.
Yeah, well done, Ken.
Fantastic, Kenny. Well done.
Lovely, Ken.
Beautiful.
Thank you very much. Is Lionel Lubitz here? No. Lionel, you're supposed to be serenading us, but he's not here.
5 o'clock in the morning there.
I can hear him. I can hear him.
Okay,
snoring.
we'll fit him in
That's
at the end
stage
of the
fright.
program. So I'm going to share screens and we'll go to the next item on the agenda. So this will be okay. Now this is a little trip down memory lane, guys. Go.
Yeah, check those babes. Yeah, see you're showing some leg there, yeah.
How was that?
Fantastic.
Great. Absolutely
Memory
fantastic.
lane.
Wonderful.
Okay. So
Nobody's
I don't see
aged a
Lionel
day yet.
here yet, so we can ask Jake for his talk. Jake, are you here?
Hi, Evie, I'm here.
Okay, I'm going to share. Jake is going to give us a brilliant talk, which I'm looking forward to. So, Jacko, I'm sorry, but your thing is taking a little bit of time to open. There it is. So you should be seen now. Can you see your slides, Jake?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. I told you that there were a few.
All I can see is sort of a geriatric convention at the moment. We know where you live, eh? Mm. James, I wasn't talking about you.
I'm just looking for your slides, Jake. That's all. Sorry. I'm sorry, I can't get your slides to open, Jake. Just hold on 1 second.
We need a younger generation to help you, Irv.
Yeah. We all get older.
Oh gosh, those look like redwoods.
Okay, it's coming now. It's coming.
Don't know why I can't get it on there.
Right, it's opening. Okay.
Call the nurse. Call the nurse.
Can't he share his own slides? Ah, there they are.
Can you see them, Jake?
I can
Yes.
see them great. Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay,
Are
I'm
they?
sorry about that. I'm sorry
Let's
about
not cross
that.
over.
Thanks, Evie. Is it full screen for
Yes,
everybody?
Jake.
Yeah, it's full
Yeah.
screen for everybody.
Great. Well, really to thank her very much indeed for organizing and orchestrating this Zoom meeting,
Sideways, it might be better.
which is it's a wonderful opportunity to reconnect with classmates and old friends. And there in the photograph, we were in 1972, young, energetic, enthusiastic, and perhaps naively idealistic. And we were ready to embark on a great adventure and a journey of self-discovery, hoping to achieve a career and a life of relevance, purpose, and fulfillment. Next slide, Evie. And then
Next.
suddenly it was 2022, and we were having our 50th reunion. And symbolically, for those who met, we were in the refurbished Jolly Lecture Theatre where Norman Saprika, many years previously, inflicted excruciatingly painful and dreadfully dull pharmacology lectures on us. Next slide, Evie. And the 25 stalwarts who met for this geriatric medical convention at our 50th reunion were now older and wiser and grayer, and many, like a fine wine, had matured and aged with distinction. And in case you don't recognize your old classmates after 50 years, I'll remind you who they were. So standing from left to right, there's James, who came from PE, There's Rosemary, who came from the UK. Janet, there you are. Janet came from the USA. There's Claude, who came from East London. There's Alistair, Jake, Bernie, Pete Reinders, who came from Prince Albert, and there's Billy Guild, who made the trip from Muizenberg. And then in the middle row, you'll recognize Leon Regensberg, and then Ivor Hill, who came from the US of A, Pete Whaley, who came from Brighton in the UK, Hugo Allison, Charlie Simmons, Kenny Woods, Irv,
Where's Kenny?
Price, and Kerry Allerton. And then in the back row, Jamie Miller, Nick Forbes, Joe Tyrrell, Pete Roos, Dave Thompson, who came from KwaZulu-Natal, Andy Sherwood, and Tony Harrison, who came from Franschhoek. Next slide, Irvie. Have you got another slide? So this was the reunion, and it was a day of great fun, laughter, nostalgia, lovely stories, and great anecdotes. And I think Andy Sherwood's obstetric story and Tony Harrison's Archie Michael story were memorable, hilarious, and timeless. So, Irvie, next slide. So, Irv has asked me to give an abbreviated version of the talk I gave 2 years ago at the 50th reunion, and it was entitled, Where Are We Now? Next slide, Irvie. So you'll recall that there were 146 in our class with this demography, and interestingly enough, in our class, 17% of our class were women. Compared to the graduating class of this year at UCT, where women comprise 60% of the students. So there's been a real paradigm shift in the admission criteria. Also, the racial demography has changed significantly. Next slide, Irvie. So, next slide, Irvie.
It's not changing.
There we go.
So in 1973, 36 of us did our internship at GSH, and eventually 13 of those left overseas, and I've ringed them in red. And just seated, you'll recognize ringed in red Martin Sandler, next to him Clive Schulman, and Sammy Schrerer. And in the middle row, those who went overseas, Johan Hahn. There's a fellow, I think his name is Jeff Pasval. I can recognize him.
Long hair.
Okay, Jeff. And then there's Rob McGillivray, and on the far right, Ronnie Shapiro.
Yeah.
And then in the back row, Armando Casson. You can see Pete Whaley, who went to Brighton. Benzie Skolny, Jimmy Miller. There was John Pennick. He wasn't part of our class. He was an SHO, and he returned to America. And then Neville Wathen, who eventually did gynae. Next slide, Irvie. So what happened? 68 of our class moved overseas eventually. And it's quite extraordinary. That's 40% of our class. It's just half of our class ultimately left South Africa. So where did we go? Where did our classmates go? Well, Mike Watson went to an island where they are still whinging about unfairly losing the World Cup in Paris to Boca. They're whinging a year later. Guys, suck it up. You know, we won. You didn't. So 8 of our class went to Australia. There are 4 in Israel at the moment. That number two, that represents Jimmy Muller, who went to Denmark, and Lee, who is in Sweden. Hi, Lee. There you are in Sweden. 19 went to the UK. There are 2 in Namibia. 17 in the US of A, and 15 in the frozen wastes of Canada, freezing their butts at the moment. Okay. Irvie, another slide. 78 of our class remained in South Africa. And interestingly enough, 53 of the 78 stayed in the Western Cape. So they didn't stray far from home. And 46 of our class are still in Cape Town, or stayed in Cape Town. 11 went to the Eastern Cape, mainly Port Elizabeth and East London. 8 went to Gauteng, 5 in KwaZulu-Natal, and Kathy Bierkes went to the Orange Free State. Sandy, Irvi, another slide.
How many times in somebody?
So which specialities did we choose? Well, it's really interesting. 46 in our class, or 1/3, 32% went into general practice. 40% of our class either did medicine or surgery or anesthetics. 20% of our class did either pathology, pediatrics, or obstetrics and gynae. There were 5 psychiatrists in our class, including Irv, 4 radiologists, including Rod, and 2% of our class either did administration, public health, or Vera Albers did dermatology. Next slide. I had a look to see which of the specialities went overseas. So which of the specialities were likely to achieve overseas? And this was interesting. So mainly physicians. So 16 of the 22 from our class, physicians, are overseas. Anesthetics, pediatrics, 7 of the 10 are overseas. Psychiatrists, 4 of the 5 are overseas. And radiology, 3 of the 4 in our class who did radiology are overseas. Next slide, Irvi. So which of the specialities stayed in South Africa? So this was interesting. 3/4 of the GPs stayed in South Africa. 12 GPs are working overseas. The surgeons, 13 of the 20 stayed in South Africa. 7 went overseas. Pathologists, 6 of the 10 stayed here. 4 went overseas. And the O&G specialities, 5 stayed here of the 9, and 4 went overseas. Irvi, next slide. So of those who did surgery, there were 20 in our class did surgery, and surprisingly, 8 of the 20 did orthopedics, 4 did general surgery, and that accounts for 60% of those who did surgery. There were 2 plastic surgeons. That includes Bernie. Hi, Bernie. There you are.
Hi, Jake. I'm Jake. Hi. Yep.
By the way, Bernie looks so good because I have it on good authority. He uses Botox every month, but don't tell anyone. The other was the Monday Kasson. There were 2 ophthalmologists, 1 pediatric surgeon. That's Alistair. Hi, Alistair. 1 HPB surgeon, 1 neurosurgeon. That was Phil van Hille. And then Dennis Hosking did urology. Next slide. Irvi, next slide. So I was interested to see which of our class went into academia and became heads of department, or either progressed as ad hominem full professors. And this was achieved by 14 in our class. And the interesting thing was 2 of those are in South Africa and 12 were overseas. So 86% of the senior academics went overseas. And actually, UCT is in the business of exporting academics, as shown in our class of 1952. Irvi, next slide.
Business of exporting academics.
So, previous slide, Irvi. So, really, in conclusion, 52 years later, I think we have much to be grateful for. We're alive and we're here. And for me, truly, it's been a privilege to be a member of the class of 72. And really, thank you to all of you out there for all the wonderful memories and for what you've achieved in your careers. Next slide, Irvi. So, a South African icon once said, "What counts in life is not the mere fact that we have lived. It is the difference we have made to the lives of others that will determine the significance of the lives we have led. And I think that applies to the class of 1972. Thank you.
Well done.
Oh, well done, Jack.
Well done.
Excellent.
Well done, Jack.
Excellent. Loved it. What happened to Rod Resnick?
He's a radiologist in London.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Jake. That was great. Anybody wants to have
Lionel's here.
Lionel?
Hooray!
Hooray, Lionel, you're here.
Great.
Okay. The floor is yours.
Where's Lionel?
Well, it's great to be here. I'm sorry it's so early in the morning.
Where is Lionel?
It's a bit hard to do rock and roll in the morning, but I'd love to sing you a song. Would that be okay?
Yes. Lionel, but
That's the whole idea.
Thinking what would be a good song to sing? And you know, there's so many songs that I couldn't think of the one that fitted. So I looked it up on Google. What was the most popular song in 1972 when we qualified?
Sugar Man.
No, it was the Beatles. Must have been a Beatles song.
No.
She loves you. She loves you.
Okay, look, I'll sing it for you, and then you'll all join me. But I think you should all mute, otherwise we're going to have a hell of a noise.
I'm gonna sing. You don't want me to sing. I sing.
What about Sugar Man?
A long time ago,
I can still remember.
I can still remember when Udon used to make me smile.
And
I knew if I stayed away from Furries for another day, that I could get there some time off for a while. But December made me quake. Exams to pass, my life at stake. Academically frail. Expected I would fail. I can't remember why it was a stress. With only pharmacology to formally address. Chemical pathology and the rest. The day my future died.
Singing.
So bye.
Bye, Miss America.
But the levee was dry. Oh, then all the boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die.
The year of COVID. It's
nice though.
Did
So
you
sweet.
write the book of love?
Touching.
You have faith in God above.
Hello, Ben. He looks young, that guy.
The Bible tells
He looks young and Scottish, isn't he? She's a little neat.
And do you believe in rock and roll? Can music save your mortal soul? Can you teach me how to dance real slow? Well, I know that you're in love with him, 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym. You both kicked off your shoes. I dig those rhythm and blues. I was a lonely teenage drunken buck with a pink carnation and a pickup truck. I knew I was out of luck today. The music died. Everybody.
How about this American pie?
There he is.
Good old boys drinking whiskey and rye. This will be the day that I die.
This will be the day that I
die.
Well, then we're all in one place. A generation lost in space, with no time left to start again. So come, Jack, be nimble, Jack, be quick. Jack, dash set on a candlestick. 'Cause a fire is a devil, so be free. And as I watched him on the stage, my hands were clenched in fists of rage. No angel born in hell could break that safety spell. No flames climbed into the night to light the sacrificial rite. I saw Satan laughing with delight the day the music died. And he was singing,
I don't know.
it's American pie. From the Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. For them,
Good old boys drinking whiskey and rye.
singing,
This will be the day that I die.
this will be the
This will
day
be the day that I die.
I met a girl,
Enough.
sang the blues, asked her for some happy news,
Where's Charlie? He's not happy.
but she just
Eh?
smiled and turned away. I went down to
The
the
people who got
sacred store
involved in pictures of
where I'd heard that music years before. But the man there said
hopefully they'll have my
they
fortunes.
couldn't play. And in the
Lionel, thank
street,
you. Thank you. We are about
children
running out of time
scream.
here, so we can log out.
Lovers
Log in again,
cried and the
please, everybody.
poets screamed.
God,
Not a
Lionel
word
loving
was
his own
spoken.
voice.
Who's
The
this
church
one?
bells were all broken, and the three men I admire the most are the Son and the Holy Ghost.
Okay, we
The
got to
last
log out
train
for the
Last
coast
train
and
for
log
the
me back in
coast
again.
the day